Hey folks, it's dinner time. I saw Scruffy from the window, so already prepared his food. So tonight, yeah, it's basically the same thing. So we got more of the super supper pate mixed in with the dry kibble. One addition though is I've given him a little bit more kibble, and I took some of the pate and put it into the spoon or cup. And I've been noticing that I don't think he's been drinking from the water bowl ever since I set up that fort. So I'm going to try to entice him by putting that spoon next to the water bowl in that fort, and hopefully he'll eat from there and get acclimated to that area. I think I'll talk more about that a little bit later, but when I go out, I'll probably put the cup down or the spoon there. So anyway, I'm going to open the door now. Hi, Scruffy. How you doing? So I looked in his eyes, and before I had a chance to blink, he turned his head. So you cold? You hungry? So the weather has gotten cold again. I think last night it actually got into the mid 30s, and I think it's supposed to be even a little cooler tonight. I think it's going to warm up a little bit after that, so it'll be in the 40s instead of the 30s. But um, um, yeah, that's why I was hoping to get him acclimated to the blanket and the carrier, because it's probably going to continue to get cold and not so cold and then cold again, since we haven't even started winter yet. Stretching. Want some food? Okay, I'm going to move the food towards the door. I'm going to smell it. Remember the cup, the spoon? He doesn't even want to smell it. Like stretching though. So no meows tonight. He ruffled a leaf. That's unusual. He usually doesn't make a single sound. Okay, I'm gonna come out and feed you. Okay, so I'm gonna come out. So try not to hiss at me. You're hissing at me. Okay, meow's a little better. Okay, I'm gonna put the food down. So I don't know why you hiss at me. We do this every night. You know I have to come out to get you your food. And the moment I step out the door, you hiss at me. So, a smarter cat would just back up if you're alarmed. So, how you doing, Scruffy? You hungry? You're hungry, huh? So I'm just moving the camera. Okay, I'm gonna get the glove on. Okay. So I'm gonna do this one-handed. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to do two things. So one, I'm gonna offer you the spoon here. So if you remember the spoon, I'm gonna put it over near the water bowl. Okay. So you don't have to hiss at me. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring down the real food bowl, and you get to pick. But I'm gonna grab the brush. So I gotta grab the brush. And your fur looks not too bad today. So hopefully that flea pill is doing its job. I'm gonna brush you. Didn't brush you yet. You got a knot here. Not too bad though. And you're sticking your butt up, which might be good. It means he might like the brushing today. So yeah, his fur is way better. So there's a little part right above his tail where it looks like he's been licking it and grooming it. So you may still have some irritation there. But I guess hopefully we'll continue to give it some time. So right now I'm brushing over the part where he was grooming himself yesterday. So it doesn't look nearly as bad today. So hopefully that means the flea is gone. So the flea's not bothering you anymore? So yeah, we're getting close to winter. So it's supposed to be the best time, right? The least number of fleas. Got a little knot here. So I don't know what you want to do about the cold though. So yeah, so one of the things I was doing was I was researching how to make the the carrier of the blanket more enticing for him to use as a shelter. Oh, good. Seemed to like that. So I'm going to flip the brush over. And I came up with straw. So apparently I'm supposed to use straw for bedding, particularly for outdoor cats. So blankets only seem to work for indoor cats, according to something I read. And so I guess one of the things about straw is if you put enough of it there, they can kind of dig into it and kind of cover themselves, burrow into it, and sleep. And so I guess I'm going to have to find some straw, though I have no idea where to get any. If you buy it online, I think the shipping is ridiculously expensive just because you're shipping big, bulky, heavy things. Sounds like Home Depot or Lowe's may be a place to buy it, but I briefly looked, so it looks like I'll have to go into the store. It's hard to find an actual thing I could buy via online, but I'm worried that the quantities are going to be much bigger than I want. And then there's Michael's, but they sell decorative straw, so I don't know if it's like real straw or fake. And then the other problem with Michael's is because it's decorative, I don't know if there's going to be enough, and it may be more expensive. So, and then with all the lockdowns and stuff going on, it's kind of hard just to shop. So I read articles about how you can sometimes stock the stores who throw out the Thanksgiving displays because they have these straw in those. But this year, because of what's going on, I didn't see that many displays set up. And then they're probably already gone. Snap that one up. So is he going to remember that there's food in that spoon next to the water bowl? So I read you can use newspaper as a substitute for straw, but it sounds like you got to change it more often, and unfortunately, yeah, I don't have a lot of newspaper. Basically, what I get in the little mailer ads is basically the newspaper I get now. And I actually just recycled all that, so I don't have any on hand until I get more mailers. And I don't get enough, I think, to quickly fill what I'm going to need for that carrier. And I'm thinking I probably need to put it on the blanket too, if I want to try to set that up as a potential place for him to also take shelter. Because basically it's covered, that I don't want to move the camera at the moment, but that little fort I built, it's under the table, so it is kind of sheltered. So it, in theory, could be a place you might want to go. And then we're on the deck, and the deck is covered, so it's not like it's wet or anything. So another thing I read was elevating the shelter / carrier. So propping it up like on bricks or boards or something may be more enticing for some reason. I understand if you prop it up, it will help keep moisture or water from getting in, but the carrier shouldn't have that problem. And then we're on the deck, so we're not going to have that problem here anyway. So, but I don't know, maybe just altitude is something I need to consider. So I might need to get some boards and prop up the carrier, but I think the straw is the bigger thing. So I guess I'm going to be on the lookout for straw. All these strange things I'm buying for you. What's wrong? Oh, you're hissy tonight. So I didn't see Scruffy all day. Sun came out, so I didn't see him sunbathing. No, I didn't have a chance to look that many times, but I did look. So yeah, I had a kind of a busy day. So the first problem was I didn't sleep well last night, so I was up most of the night. And then I ended up sleeping in, because basically I didn't get to sleep till very, 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 very late, or early in the morning. And so I got a late jump on things, and then, let's see, had to run some errands, and then went to go for a bike ride, and then my tire was flat. So if I know, yeah, I noticed last week it had a slow leak, so I pumped it up again, hoping that it would seal itself, because I use this tire slime that's supposed to self-seal. The problem is that when I first put the slime in that tire, it got clogged, and I couldn't get all the slime in. And the company was very nice, and they sent me another bottle and told me I could use a Q-tip to clear the obstruction so I get the slime in. So I've been putting it off because I just don't want to take off the tire again. But now that I have a leak, I thought, okay, well, I guess now's the time to try it. Well, actually, last time I got lazy and I just filled up the tire hoping it would just go away, hoping there was enough slime in there. But since it was empty today, or flat today, I decided I'd try to put the slime in and use the Q-tip to clear the obstruction. Unfortunately, clearing the obstruction didn't work, so I couldn't get the new slime in there. I got maybe a tiny bit, and then I got frustrated, and that took like an hour. And then I just put the tire back on because I wanted to go for a ride before it got dark. It's a slow leak, so I know I can. It seems to take about 3 days or more to get low. I think I got the puncture or whatever it is, the leak, when I went to that mining camp or whatever it was, because I noticed I had left my bicycle on the rack in my car, and I was lazy to take it down. And then I noticed when I finally took it off, the tire was basically flat. Yeah, he's kind of fussy tonight. Don't know what your problem is, Scruffy. So I got back right at sunset, and then I saw my neighbors, I saw the white cat that kind of, there's two of them, but, so I always get them mixed up, but one of them likes to stand on this white wall, and sometimes when, there are these white pillars on the wall, and so when it's like perfectly still, it looks like a statue. It blends right in. So anyway, I decided I'd take a picture tonight of the cat, and then I wanted to make sure I could see if it was ear was clipped, and yeah, I think its ear is clipped. It's very subtle, but kind of like Scruffy's. But yeah, as I got close to the cat, it kept its distance, and then went into the house's backyard to hide from me. So I was going to offer it some kibble, but yeah, that cat, I think, usually keeps its distance, but I don't think it's terribly afraid of people. So I was trying to pet his butt as he was leaving, but I thought he was sticking up his butt, but he didn't like it. Okay, he made a move there. Seemed to like it for a second, and then he ran away. So you're really hard to read, Scruffy. Trying to make your life more pleasant. So he's not even going for the food in the spoon. Not a very smart cat, Scruffy. There's food. So I'm gonna put the brush down and take the balls out, see if I can get him to come back. I do have treats in my pocket, but yeah, that didn't seem to motivate him, the sound of me moving the balls. So anyway, I don't know, it might be too dark, but you can see the bowl of water and the spoon of food. So that's I want him to try to eat from there, get used to the fort, and looks like he's taken off, so he's going to leave the premises. Yeah, these feedings have not been going well recently. Well, I guess I'm just going to leave the food out tonight, and then maybe late tonight or tomorrow he'll find it and go for it. And maybe I need to start doing that more regularly to entice him. So if I have some time, yeah, maybe I'll do a lunch session again with him and try to get him to eat from there. But I was thinking about doing it today, but yeah, like I said, I got a late start and everything, had things to do, so it didn't happen. So anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.